Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
High five! I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 5 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Cowboys. And it's some big D for Big D, the Dallas defense. They force the errant throw, it's picked off, and they've got room, they've got blockers, and no one's gonna get him. Touchdown. The Cowboys get a second straight win after that 1-2 start. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Brandon Ayuk. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Raiders. And this is Ashton Genty. He'll find an opening, and he's gone 20 yards on the touchdown. The Raiders started the year 0-2, but now have won 3 in a row, including this one. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week, right here on EA Sports.
National Football League. Please welcome your defending NFC East champion, Philadelphia Eagles.
Now on one sideline, a look at the Jets head coach. His side hoping to stay above 500 after this week. They're 3-2 here today. Across the field, head coach Nick Sirianni of the Eagles. These guys more than motivated for this contest. We're ready to take the field here at home. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. Being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds a man right side. And picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Giants' 29-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Hurts now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Sly. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Sly's kick is up and good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. They're led out by the Colorado and Jackson State products. It's Shador Sanders.
Kate, he's had some time to work past their last game, and he needed every second of it. A 4-interception game isn't easy for anybody to move on from, even for the shortest of memories. He's got to get his head right this week. This team needs him to deliver.
Room to work at the 35. The 40. Cam Scannaboo. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take the lead on the first play of the drive.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. On the return, here comes Davis. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll motion Smith left. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. It's his running back. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. There's a screen to Benson. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Hurts throwing again. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Setting up 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Barkley can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there even.
He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles with a slim 2-point lead early. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles push their lead to 3. And all set for the kickoff. Slot with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Driving forward with Scannaboo. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. Man, he's been having a great first half. Really playing a key role so far in this offense.
But you know and I know what's coming, Kate. We call them adjustments, right? You hit a homer, you take that fastball deep, you're not going to see it anymore. You get run on like this, the defense is going to make some adjustments at halftime.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38. On first down, here's Sanders. He finds Neighbors right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. Our first carry here for Tony Pollard. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Kobe Dean in on the tackle. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now. On their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Sanders going to throw on 4th. Escapes the pocket. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
31. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Now an inside give to Benson. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. It'll be a field goal try from Joey Sly. It's a 48-yard look for him. Sly's kick is up and good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Giants and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And his start to the season has been special, hasn't it? The way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passing. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Looking out of the gun, Sanders. Chased out to his right. He can run it. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30. To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. It isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Giants are set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. New set of downs for him from the 31. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. On first down, Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here.
At the 35-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. The play fake now hurts to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Send one of the tight ends in motion right. Benson on 1st and 10. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he's taken down at the 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Completed left side to Smith. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
10 more yards.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Throwing here, Hurts. This one's caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He's got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. The Eagles with the lead here at the link. Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal.
180.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hey, 60 back.
On the handoff, here's Scatterbury. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, that kind of game may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on their next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
It's Scatterbury on 2nd down. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. And he's certainly given us a performance worthy of these primetime lights. This is now a 100-yard game that he's put together. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Sanders. Headed out right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
They gain 11 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down. They'll go play action for Sanders. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
That's another Giants.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. This one's taken in by Thornton. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
10 more yards. Complete to Dante Thornton.
Throwing now off the play action. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. To the air on 1st down. Sanders. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. So it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Got Everett, and it's complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. In a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Ready.
One last play before the break.
Trap 60. Let's go now.
Final throw before the break. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen,
Our
take it
tour
away.
around the NFL starts now. At Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, the Colts at home to take on the Jags in the AFC South. And this is the Colts wideout. You want instant offense? Try this one on for size. He makes the catch, and then watch him go. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. The Colts get back to 500. They even their mark at 3-3. From there, it's off to Atlanta. Let's look in on the Falcons as they play host to the Chicago Bears. And it's the veteran Christian Kirk. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Falcons are going to come away with the victory. They win it by 3 scores. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is Jahmyr Gibbs. He covers a lot of ground here. 23 yards, touchdown. The Lions are playing well. They improved to 5-1 with this victory. And with that, a look now at the rest of the action around the NFL here in week number 6. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Giants and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. On 1st down, here's Sanders. Vacates quickly left side. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Alert, go!
Running with Scannaboo. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. About set. This is 3rd and 5. To the air, Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. This gets the 1st and more. And And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. New set of downs for him. Starts at the 38. On first down, this is Scatterbo. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you can feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right past it. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it, and not much doing. He stopped quickly. Trying to work quickly now.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
Buffalo 18. 19 Riot.
Sanders now on third down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Sanders going to look to throw. Pass it down close. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants find their way to 6. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Hurts on first down. Jump off, caught by his back. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. On the play fake, it's Hurts. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
Third and 15.
Third and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. The Eagles are in punt formation. And they could really use a good one here. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Now here comes the New York offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Scatterbo now from the gun. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Into the gun, here's Sanders. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down. Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Punting unit out now. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, he's keeping it again. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense. He had another chance to take a shot on him.
Completed over the middle. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 48-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. It's a sneak, Hurts. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They go play action. Here's Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. This our last play of the quarter. Sanders going to throw here on first. Complete out to the right. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. And just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Mustang 19. 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Sanders setting the pass. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
19. Flager. 19.
Sanders back to throw. Pass caught. Hits Hunter. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Giants are going to have the first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. A gain of 29 yards.
The give right side. It's Scattergood. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Play action, Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this 2nd half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Wow, they must really trust this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Got all of it, and this is good. And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
On return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Hurts setting up to throw. That one's complete right side. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. And that means they're going to face third down. Here's Hurts. All the left side. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. So out now comes the punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. On first down, here's Sanders. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Throwing Scatterboo here on the ground. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Top low, right there.
Throw here, third down. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
Ready.
To the air on first down. Sanders. Buying some time left. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strike. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
That's another Giants first down.
Let's go now.
At the 50-yard line.
Now it's Scatterboo. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Going right back to Scatterboo. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
It's a gain of 4.
Come on.
Makes it 3rd.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So on 4th down, they bring him out for his most important kick of this game. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Got all of it, and this is good. And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Okay, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
On return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. And off to Benson to start the drive. Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. First down from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Benson now from the gun. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. Running back sent in motion. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles losing by 7. So now here's 3rd and 5. He's back to throw. He's got Smith again. And he's stopped cold at the spot. He won't keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Eagles, first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down, a run with Barkley. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They're all set now. 1st and 10.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Setting up to pass. He's got a man left. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Back to throw. Pushing for the end zone. And it holds the football. It's not loose. And it looks like a defender covered that in the end zone. Oh, baby. Their lead was about to disappear, but they made the play that may just decide this game. The Giants and running back Cam Scatterboot trotting back out there. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds a man right side. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down. He'll look to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. And this one is out of bounds, no return on the kick. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he gets out of bounds after a small 2-yard gain, but they needed more from that play. 2nd down now, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go play fake with Hurts. Put the body on the line for his team. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Brought in right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Brings up third down.
So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew,